Right here, at home. Protect your out. We put the work in. Let's finish. Let's do this. Man, we gonna do 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
See, we dream chase, cause that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was obtainable. Now look at us.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. We're glad you're here with us, and we truly appreciate that. What's going on, Eagles family and nation? Welcome to the Main Thing Podcast presents. It's your boy, Mr. Owens, and after further review, the call stands. I'm still official with no stripes.
What's going on, Eagles family? This is your man, Big Huss, the one you trust, bring you all your Philadelphia Eagles latest. Hey, man, we got a big showdown this week, man. 2 top 10 power ranked teams, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Washington Commanders, in a race to truly hold the NFC East, basically, title right now. You know what I mean? Or lead the division right now. I mean, it's still the middle mark, but it's a tight race between the two teams. We're sitting here at 7-2. The Commanders are 7-3. Hey, man, we both need to go in here swinging. We both really need the dub for real. This is a matchup that's gone down through the ages. The Commanders actually hold the record, the winning record right now, with it being 88-84. We need this game to kind of tighten that up, man. Show these young bulls what's up. You feel me?
They still some Bamas like.
Hey,
you know, yeah, we real familiar with them. We real familiar with the area and them.
You feel me, DMV? What's up, man? But nah, they have a rookie right now that's showing out, man. He's putting the NFL on notice. It should be a great Thursday night matchup.
Mm-hmm. For sure, bro. Definitely a great matchup, like you said. In history, it has gone them by 4 games, but we know what it is. We're the gold standard organization. We know who everybody looks up to in the NFC East. When all fails, you know you have to go through Philadelphia more times than not to win the NFC East title. So like you said, this is a huge game, major implications on seeding, obviously first place on the line, and then kind of a semi-stranglehold on the division. We win this game, we'll be up 2 games on the Commander. So I'm definitely excited to see what we definitely got for the Commanders on tomorrow. But also, like we said, man, you know, we're kind of familiar with the DMV area. Huss, you already know we what's it called, Mo, Kirkin, you feel me? Top Weller, John Light. Yeah, bro, we familiar with Johnny's on 14th and Howard China and T.O.B.
Big facts.
You feel me? The bounce beat, Mad Chef, CFE. Yeah, bro, we familiar with the stomping grounds. But like I said, this is a huge game. We know what's on the line. We control what we control. We'll definitely get out of there and be 8-2. You know what I mean? Keep going on to our goals.
For sure. And now look, we're favored in the game by 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody expects it to be a close game. I expect it to be a close game to a degree. I mean, we'll talk about score predictions on all that a little later in the show, but I expect us to go in here and handle business. The Commanders are a team, even though they have a great record right now, they're still a young team and they can be had.
Mm-hmm.
Moving into, so offensively versus the Commanders defense, bro, what are some things you're looking for? Some notes, some concerns, key points. Chop it up, man. Let me know what's up, bro.
All right, man, for sure, bro. So offensively, I'm just looking for us to come in with a game plan. Come in prepared, come in organized, stay ahead of the sticks. Be smart with the coaching decisions, be smart with the football. Obviously, no turnovers. I should have led with that.
Right.
No turnovers. No penalties. I know realistically it's hard not to gain penalties in a game, but let's try to keep them to a minimum. It's a lot of self-inflicted penalties. It's a lot of illegal man down fields, legal formation, holdings. Those are things that we can control as a collective. But also, like what I'm looking for on offense is, like we said before, us, the commanders, the commandos, the commies, whatever you want to call them, they're new to the success. You see what I'm saying? They're the people, they're the organization that, oh, they got the new money, they want to be flashy with it, they just won the lottery, oh, I'm spending on everything. And as opposed to us, the Eagles organization, we got the longevity money, the old money, the investment money. You see what I'm saying? So we're battle tested. You feel me? We have the experience, we have the championship pedigree. I'm looking forward to our offense establishing the dominance on the Commanders and really putting our defense and playing complementary football in great situations. You feel me? I feel like if we get up and jump on these boys early and let the defense play free, how they've been playing over the last few weeks, they've been playing top two, top three ball on that side of the ball. I'm excited to see what we can do in this game. Like we said, like it starts with QB1. It starts with QB1. And we also want to say real quick PSA for all those watching the Main Thing Podcast presents supporters and the new supporters here. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. We want to let y'all know that here on the Main Thing Podcast presents, QB1 was coined here first. You see what I'm saying? We want to make sure that's known. You feel me? So when we talk about Jalen Hurts, or how y'all call him Hurts, Jalen, and that we refer to him as QB1. So we want to be known that it started here. But yeah, Hus, like I said, just playing smart football, mistake-free football, and just having the coaches keep progressing on what they have progressed in these last few weeks. They've made a drastic change. Like we touched on the last video versus the Cowboys. I like the fact that they're giving the offense more options. You see what I'm saying? They're giving them more adjustments. So I want to see us stay ahead of the sticks. I don't want to see us losing unnecessary yardage, turning the ball over, because the defense on their side, on the Commander side, they can be had. They can be had.
Definitely. Like you said, they can be had. Right now, they're 12th in points, giving up about 22 points a game. 30th in red zone touchdowns, 23rd on third down percentage, and 18th in turnovers for. So not a very opportunistic defense. They're a defense that can be had. And I think you hit it on the nose for us. As far as offensively, we need to go in there with a balanced attack, run the ball, pass the ball, stay ahead of the sticks, give Jalen all the answers. I don't want to see him walk in there, and even in the first, going back to last week's game a bit, in the first half of last week's game, we kind of got hit with a little right hook that we weren't expecting for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have the answers that first half. Came out the second half, it was like a completely different team. Let's come out with the answers on the front end for real. Let's go unprepared, coached up, executing at a high level, and offensively, we should put up numbers. I see no reason why this offense should be stifled by the Commanders' defense. Right now, they're middle of the road. They brought in Marshawn Lattimore. We know Marshawn Lattimore well, former Saint. But he more than likely will not be participating on Thursday. I think they're going to more than likely bring him back after their mini bye.
Yeah, hamstring.
Yeah, due to a hamstring. So we won't have him to worry about on the back end. You'll have what's it, St. Juice?
You got St. Juice and Igbino, number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys, they can be had.
Also, Emilion Forbes.
Yeah, we know how that went. And he's still recovering from last year for real. With our elite receiving core, Dallas Goedert back in the lineup, Saquon, we have weapons galore offensively. Jalen's playing at a high clip, not turning the ball over. No reason why we shouldn't put up upward of high 20s, low 30s as far as points in this game.
I could definitely see that for sure because, like you said, with the offense, we know what the playmakers that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows the playmakers that we have. The only people that can beat us again are ourselves. Now they do have some players. They got Deron Payne, who I like. He's a great defensive lineman. Just like we talked off camera, Huss. They got Jazon Newton, the rookie. Last week, you remember
I like
said
him.
that yeah, what's it called? He's a dog. He's nice. They also got Dante Fowler, who actually leads them in sacks with 8.5 sacks. They got Frankie Louvu, who they acquired from the Panthers via free agency. He has 5 sacks. He's a nice player. Also, the one key person on their defense to keep in mind, they do have Bobby Wagner. He's the leader of the defense. He's very, very familiar with Dan Quinn back from their time back in Seattle. And it's funny because literally when I looked over their defense, Big Huss, I scanned and I wanted to see people who played in like big games, like big moments. You see what I'm saying, on this type of stage. And Bobby Wagner is the only person that has that championship pedigree on that side of the ball. So with that being said, they can be had. They give up 5.5 yards average for 21st rank. They give up 4.9 rush yards average, which is 29th rank. So they can be had on a ground game, and we have
averaging close to 6.
Come on now, talk to him, Huss. Talk to him. You see what I'm saying? We have a bona fide, legit all-pro back in the backfield. And people want to talk about, oh, well, Saquon only had 14 carries, 66 yards last week and all that. Yeah, his numbers didn't show up that big in the stat box, but his presence shows up a lot on the field. With him in the backfield, defensive coordinators are losing sleep on how are we going to contain this man? Are we going to crowd the box, leave one high safety, and then leave the corners out wide, one-on-one coverage? You see what I'm saying? Or are we going to play zone? They don't know how to defend it. You see what I'm saying? So with that, this is what Saquon was brought to Philadelphia for. These type of games, these type of moments, this type of stage to showcase his talent. Unfortunately, he was with we all know the Giants. I don't know what's going on with them. And in the 6 years that he had there, he wasn't able to showcase this on this type of primetime level. So for him to get that rest that he got last week and to get refreshed and recharged and rejuvenated, yeah, it's gonna be scary hours for the Commandos. I promise you now. He's going to do something crazy on them again. You see what I'm saying? And then, like we said, Huss, like that just opens up everything. That opens up AJ Brown on the outside for one-on-ones. We like him versus St. Juice versus Ignu, whatever, Forbes, whoever you want to put on him. Same as with Smitty. And then one key person I'm looking forward to, and I'm hoping that they get him involved in the game plan to get him started, is Jahan Dotson. I'm gonna need him to get that get back game, bro.
Please, bro.
You feel me?
And we good for letting our players get that get back for real. When AJ played the Titans, went ham. Saquon a few weeks back, went ham. Yeah, I want to see Dotson definitely get his, bro. He deserves it, man. He's been working hard, keeping his head down, not causing any issues. And when his number's been called, he's made his plays. He's been the ultimate team player for real, ultimate locker room guy. So, hey, this week, bro, feed the bull. Let him get loose for real so he can talk his ish on them boys straight up like that for real. And then, hopefully, also on Thursday, I forgot to mention, hopefully we get Jordan Mailata back. We mentioned him last video, coming back off IR with a hamstring injury. It's a possibility he may play Thursday. It'd be great to have him back. He's, if not the top left tackle, one of the top left tackles in the league for real. So we'll keep an eye out for that, and we'll see how that goes, especially with them with the Commanders. Although they don't have that premier pass rusher, it's more of a collective effort as far as pass rusher goes. They are 10th in sacks, so that is to be noted. So having Jordan Mailata back in the fold would definitely help.
For sure, Huss. And one thing that they do get sacks, but they are penalized a lot. They're penalized heavy on first downs. They rank 20th in that. Also, Huss, they have 56 penalties in totality, which ranks 24th which we all know isn't good. And then on top of that, with the sacks, Huss, they have been getting pressure, and our pass blocking hasn't been up to par as usual. But we also got to kind of take that with a little grain of salt, Husk. And they have played. You see what I'm saying? They haven't had the best offensive lines. The wins that they have, they beat the Giants twice. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Browns. They beat the Panthers. We know what the Panthers are. And they beat the Bears. You see what I'm saying? But shout out to Swift, DJ Moore, and Keenan Allen. And they beat the Cardinals, Huss. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta take that with a grain of salt. Hopefully we're prepared to keep Jalen upright and don't allow the pressure to him so that he can make his reads and progressions in a timely fashion and be able to get the ball out quickly.
Absolutely. Now moving to this defensive side of the ball, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Family, you know I'm always keeping a beam with y'all. The defense got their hands full this week. Okay. I know they got a rookie driving the bus right now, but that rookie is playing at an elite level. He more than likely will be offensive rookie of the year. Truth be told, if there's ever been a time when a rookie should be in the MVP discussion, it should be this year, because he is playing it just at that high of a clip. Not a lot of passing touchdowns. I believe he only has 9 passing touchdowns, this being Jaden Daniels. For the Commanders, only 9 passing touchdowns this year, 2 interceptions, but he's playing very efficiently. Currently, the Commanders have the number 3 offense. They're averaging, I believe, around 29 points a game. So that they're getting on the board. You know what I'm saying? They run the ball very well. They pass the ball well. They run the ball well. They brought in Cliff Kingsbury, former coach of the Cardinals. Didn't really work out too well. I believe he's more suited to be an offensive coordinator. Very creative mind. Truth be told, Jaden Daniels fits what he does almost perfect. Like it's a perfect marriage between those two. But they can be had. Their O-line isn't that good. They're really beat up on the O-line, both at left tackle, right tackle. Their center's a little banged up. So hopefully with our D-line, coming on, we can get some pressure, continue to get those sacks, really contain him. You don't want this kid, Jaden Daniels, to get out on the edges. He is, I don't want to call him Lamar 2.0 and disrespect Lamar like that, but he brings that type of excitement and electricity to that offense. But if we go in there, we play sound defense. Vic has been outstanding this year. If we could really scheme some things up, play clean, play sound, I predict we'll get some turnovers this week. I know they haven't given up a lot of turnovers, and that's a weird thing to have a team that doesn't get a lot of turnovers, but then also doesn't give up a lot of turnovers. You know what I'm saying? That's like a weird, I don't know, stat balance. Yeah, But I really feel like we're going to get some turnovers this week. Quinyon might get his first pick this week. Speaking of Quinyon, he has a big matchup this week. Huge. Yeah, folks don't talk about Scary Terry that often. Terry McLaurin? Terry McLaurin. They don't talk about him. Yes, sir. Ohio State. Very underrated receiver. Very consistent receiver. We know him well. He is a dog. So and the funny thing about this matchup is a lot of times when you have those, I don't want to call them high profile, but those elite receivers, they normally travel. They'll be on the left side, they'll be on the slot, they'll be on the right side. Scary mainly stays on the left side, which is Quinyon Mitchell's side. So he's going to see a lot of him.
And Huss, that's 93% of the time on the left side of the offense.
That's damn near every play. You know what I'm saying? So this is a big matchup for Q. Scary's gonna give it to him every which type way for real. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of them things where you just gotta limit it. Truth be told, just limit it, contain, tackle. Don't give up the big play.
Yeah, man. Look, bro. To be honest with you, like you said, their offense. I know we're not really high on their defense, but their offense is not to be taken lightly. As we've said before, Huss, we are very, very familiar not only with the DMV, but very familiar with the Commanders organization. Through their name changes, the coaching changes, the personnel changes, the scheme changes, through it all.
The scandals, it all.
Scandals, it all.
Through it
You
all.
see what I'm saying? Jesus, jeez. You see what I'm saying? It's like through it all, and it's we know them, but we always have said for the past few years, because obviously we know a few people who are Commanders fans, whether that be our family, friends. They've been talking, they've been chirping a lot. You see what I'm saying? And it's about to be time. But we've always said that if they got a quarterback, they will be decent. I know that's cliche. Usually, okay, NFL team, you usually need a good quarterback to win ball games. We understand that, but a lot of teams aren't in that position to just get a quarterback that's heavily talented, but then put them on a sorry team and then take them to the Super Bowl. It doesn't work like that. You see what I'm saying? But they had pieces in place. They always, for some reason, as we touched on earlier in the video, because they always get up for us every single year. The Commanders, or when the Redskins back in the day, when they play us, they always, this is the game that they look forward to. Yeah, they have the rival with Dallas and things like that, but when they play us, they know, like we said, they got to go through Philly. So they always get up for these games. So they're not to be taken lightly. Like you said, Jaden Daniels is electrifying. He could throw the ball from the pocket. He's elusive when he scrambles. He makes a lot of good decisions. He gets the ball out quick. He has a nice deep ball. Jaden Daniels is phenomenal. You know, he started at Arizona State and then transferred to LSU for his final seasons. But Jaden Daniels, he's electrifying. Like you say, he's a kind of like, I wouldn't say Lamar, but Lamar,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
kind of in that realm. Sure. That's definitely a fair comparison, but we definitely have to be disciplined with him. Make sure that we contain him, make sure that we funnel him in the pocket. And when we funnel him in the pocket and he steps up, like I said, keep the contain on the outside and the edge and get home. Finish the play, get him down. Don't try to grab with your arms and try to swing him down because he's small in stature. He doesn't have the biggest frame, but he can still break some tackles. You need to physically hit him, put him down on the ground, and make sure you finish the play through the whistle.
Hey, touch them ribs up. Them ribs up.
Come on now, touch them ribs up, bro, for sure, man. Because he's been getting hit the past few weeks. I saw when they played the Bears, the Giants, and then who did they just play? The Steelers. They were hitting him a lot, especially the Steelers. They were getting to his ribs and getting to him in the pocket. And I feel that our defensive line has that pedigree that the Steelers have. Yeah, they have Cam Hayward and things like that, but I feel that our defensive line is turning a corner, getting pressure. But like I said, the biggest thing to do on Jaden Daniels is keep contained. Do not let him break the pocket because he improvises. He buys a lot of time. And then that's when the receivers start to turn and run scramble drill. You don't want that. Yeah, we have the corners to keep up with the receivers to scramble drill, but be realistic. You don't want to cover for 12-15 seconds. That, come on now, like, it's already, we got a harder job enough as DBs. You know, big bro, like, we got to backpedal majority of the time, but then you start turning and running for 12-15 seconds. It's a lot. You feel me? So like I said, just keep contained on him. I feel like you said, we're going to eliminate the run game. They're getting Brian Robinson possibly back. I know that they have Eckler from the Chargers, and then they got Chris Rodriguez. But to me, like I said, they
don't have that big name.
Yeah, they don't. They have the big name. You see what I'm saying? It's a group. It's a committee. You see what I'm saying? So I don't feel like that's going to be a major threat. So if we eliminate that aspect of the game and make them one dimensional and put it on the rookie, that's what they're doing. They're not used to this new success. So what they're trying to do is ride Jaden Daniels' success. See how far he can take us. It's not a season. We're not looking for a Super Bowl. We're looking just to maybe win the division and get into the playoffs. We got different goals over here. we don't look for divisions and things and NFC championships. No, we look for Super Bowls.
Absolutely.
So like I said, I feel we're on a different wavelength. We have a different mindset. We have a different agenda, a different task on Thursday, and I know that we'll be riled up for that. Like you said, Scary Terry, he is a dog. Runs a nice go routes, runs a lot of slants, a lot of comebacks, a lot of short-handed, a lot of intermediate routes. He like you said, he doesn't get talked about enough. So that's somebody to keep an eye on. They also, we forgot to mention, they got our boy, Super Bowl legend. They got the boy.
Zachy, baby.
Zachy. Shout out to the boy Zach Ertz for real, man.
Yeah, you know, you rolling with the ops, bro. We're gonna have to touch you up too, boy. I don't know what you doing.
Come on, bro. Like that's nutty. You see what I'm saying? Because like when we played him the first time when he left Philly, when he was in Arizona, he didn't play in Philly, he played in Arizona. So now you know he's gonna be emotional, he's gonna be up for this game.
They're gonna give him big love for real.
They're gonna give him big love. But you know the thing is, he's going to try to get the commandos riled up because he's like, yo, I know this my city. I used to get that whole space. You know that. So he's going to be emotional. You feel me? So that might be, like you said, it wasn't much of a factor last week against Jake Ferguson. We did a great job containing Jake Ferguson. But like you touched on in previous videos, because the tight ends have given us fits on defense, so that's something to circle, keep an eye on, because like I said, Zach Ertz is going to come play emotional. You know, he's going to want to beat us, and we know that. But overall, bro, their offense, like I said, they're not to be taken lightly. But if we do the assignments, if we play discipline, you see what I'm saying, we have our leverage, be fundamentally sound in technique, have our gap responsibilities, have our pass rush lane integrity.
Have to rush as a unit. This is a week where we really haven't been doing it, but we can't rush and play hero ball. Have to rush as a unit, close it, funnel it, don't allow them to escape, because we mentioned the rush yards. A lot of their rush yards are from Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is their leading rusher this year. So if we let him get loose and them little long legs get to going, it's gonna be a long day for us, man, because he is not slow. boy can real live run for real. So we don't want to get to have him chase him around all day. Let's get to him. The Steelers did a great job of boxing him in and funneling him in, not letting him escape the pocket. You know, really hit him in the ground game. They held him to 4 yards, I believe, rushing last week. We need to kind of somewhat take that same approach, especially because we have similar players, or we can run a similar scheme as which they ran for real. But this is a game where I expect us to win. I don't expect it to be a blowout or anything like we versus the Bagels, like a 37-20 or 28-3, none of that caliber. But solid game. We just got to go in there and handle business. Play sound special teams, execute on offense, play fast and physical, and sound on defense for real. Winning all phases, we'll be straight. Special teams, and see, they might have some special teams woes. We talked a little about off camera. The kicker was a little banged up, so they brought in, you said 2 new guys, I believe it was.
So yeah, so you know the kicker, Siebert, he's banged up with the hip injury, but then they have a guy named Zane Gonzalez.
That might be an advantage Eagles this week. Hopefully we can get one, run one back. We've already done it one time this year. Why not make it 2? Okay, it'll be a great time to do it at home. Change the tide of the game. You never know. But we need to show up in all phases this week. Play discipline, stay clean, keep ahead of the sticks, you know what I'm saying? Be opportunistic. Our defense has been a very opportunistic these past few weeks. I want to see us keep that up. Let's get our hands on the rock. You know what I mean? And play some complimentary football. Short field for the offense for us, a great thing, especially versus them, because their red zone defense, trash. Garbage. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we could take advantage of, because we're one of the best at doing that this year.
For sure. And like you said, short field advantage us, long field advantage us. On defense, in terms of defense. And that's where, like we touched just on special teams a little bit, Big Huss, that's where Braden Mann comes in. And because we talked off camera, they got Alameda Zacchaeus. We're all familiar with him. But he's been having his.
Did you see him last week? Did you see him last week?
He was like this. hitting them in a face mask.
Bro,
I'm like, bro,
look
come
hella
on,
nervous
bro.
out there, John,
Like,
bro.
what you doing? But that's something to keep an eye on because, like we said, that's field position, and then also that can be turnovers because if he muffs that punt, you know that at the end of the day, we got them two gunners outside. We got
We have some
Keeley
great
and we got
gunners.
Sidney. They'll get down there and recover that ball. They're both defensive back, so you know that they got ball skills, Poles. But you see what I'm saying? That's something that we definitely got to keep our eye on. And Huss, real quick, I just give some stats on Q. I know that he has a huge battle with Scary Terry, but now with Quinyon entering the Vic Fangio's scheme, he's entering the picture, bro. Against the Cowboys last week, he allowed only 2 catches for 14 yards, right?
Straps.
Crazy, bro. Like it's lockdown 23-1.
Throw him in jail. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Get him a lawyer, please. Now he hasn't allowed more than 23 yards in coverage in the past 5 games. Bro, I'm gonna put into perspective for y'all. That's 2 first downs. All right. He ain't allowed more than 2 first downs, bro. You see what I'm saying? But then also the final statistic is he hasn't allowed a touchdown in 334 coverage snaps. And then my bad, it's one more thing. He has a 25% forced incompletion rate, which rates second among all qualified corners. Strat.
He's elite.
Strat.
He's elite. And the crazy thing about it is he might, I know he'll be up for defensive rookie of the year. He might not win it just because he hasn't got those interceptions yet. But he really should, because when I say this young man is playing lights out,
phenomenal.
Like he is an elite number 1 corner eraser. Just shut this side of the field down. Like it's getting to the point truly where they're really not even trying him.
Not at all.
They'll hit him those 1 or 2 times early in the game. They're like, all right, that's enough of that. We don't even want to risk it. Want to risk it for real, you know. But we really struck gold with him and Cooper for real. They're playing phenomenal. Quinyon is playing elite, all pro level. Hey, but like I said, they have a tough matchup. This is another week where they're gonna have to go out there, improve it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, continue to do what you do, baby.
Mm-hmm. And I have no doubt that our defense is going to rise to the occasion for sure. They're ready for this challenge. I know Vic is going to have them prepared. The coaches are going to have them prepared, and we're going to be smart and disciplined and play sound football and get this done for sure, big guys.
For sure. So, anything you want to tell the followers, big bro?
Yeah, man. So what's it called? Y'all know. We like to talk junk on the Main Thing podcast. Purpose. Of course, it's all humor and all in fun. You see what I'm saying? And we ain't doing nothing for no clout or nothing like that. Y'all feel me? But a couple celebrity fans, you see what I'm saying, that's on the Skins, or I'm sorry, not the Skins, the Commanders. I want to make sure that they keep that same energy that they have before, during, and after the game. Also, like I said, our peoples, y'all know who we talk about. Y'all know who we talked about for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, a couple of y'all been on my DMs talking crazy, bro.
Spicy, bro. Like y'all not used to this. This is not y'all. We're gonna have to put y'all back in y'all place. Y'all know where y'all belong. And hey, big bro, what you say? Go to the kitty table. Go over there.
Go sit at the kitty table, man. Come on.
We got handle business over here. Go sit. But the fans, look, KD, see Pleasant, we know. Yeah, come on now. You know what I mean? Wale, you already know. You feel me? Magic Johnson. Yeah, I mean, you new to it, but hey, you can get this smoke too. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Van Pelt. Shout out to SVP Scott Van Pelt. Taraji P. Henson. Shout out to Taraji P. Henson as well for being a woman that is involved in a fan of American football. But I also wanted to give a shout out to women sports fans all around the world, women athletes around the world, coaches around the world, but more specifically, women fans of American football. Y'all truly are some heroes. And definitely an inspiration. That's the celebrity list. So make sure y'all keep y'all same energy, like I said, before, during, and after this game.
Oh man. So coming up a little, score predictions.
Oh, score predictions. Score predictions.
I've been kind of going back and forth as we've been talking this whole time, bro. I don't know, bro.
What you feeling, bro? Like what? Like what's the reservations?
Because at first I said 28 points, but then we got to talking. I was like, we might put up a smooth like 37 piece on these boys for real, for real. Like, I'm gonna go 37-24. I'm gonna go 37-24 for real.
37-24.
Yeah.
So in the DMV, you stamped that?
I stamped that, bro.
You stamped that, Mo?
I stamped that. Stamp that. Definitely.
37-24. Okay, 13-point victory. I like that. Solid pick for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, we talked off video about the score. And I didn't want to be biased. I really am looking at this in reality and the totality of the whole situation. The thing that gets me is we're in Philly, bro. We're used to these big moments. We're used to pressure. Again, we're championship caliber. We're championship pedigree, battle tested. We're going to have our fans in there. Y'all know how we get down. Hey, shout out to the best fans in the world, too. Best fans in the world, hands down,
easily,
down.
For sure.
Come on now, don't even play with it. Everybody know what it is with an Eagle fan. But with all that being said, and us just being smart and disciplined and feeding off the fans, I feel that we're going to beat them 35-17. I got us 35-17. At first, I said 31-17. But then, like you said, the more and more we talked, the more and more that we broke down and gave the analysis of their defense and the situation and task at hand, I feel 35-17.
Okay, nice 30 piece too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Get them almost 3 possession game, but you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
I can see that though. Like I said, because their defense can be had. Their defense really doesn't scare me. They are for sure an offensive driven team for real. But we can contain them, keep them to just passing the ball. I mean, it's really Terry or Noah Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Noah Brown for real, and he doesn't really scare me for real. So I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good prediction.
Yeah, for sure, bro. We're gonna have to get these boys out the way
early, bro. And that's the one thing I want to see from again, man. Let's start fast.
Yes.
Let's start fast, man. We're at home. I mean, afternoon game. You know what I'm saying? Sun should still be shining and stuff.
Yep. Night game, huh?
Oh, is it a night? Oh,
Thursday.
Thursday's tomorrow. I keep tripping. Oh my god, night game. Oh, that's even better. Bob's gonna be rocking in that joint for real.
People taking up for work for this joint.
Yeah, bro.
I'm tailgating at 5. They're gonna start tailgating at 4 or 5 in the morning. Y'all know how we get down.
Bob's gonna be up.
Come on,
Bob's gonna be up, bro.
We used to
this. To be told, bro, I think they're 5-9 in primetime games versus for real. Like typically primetime games, we show up and beat them.
Mm-hmm.
That should be a good bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that's tomorrow. I'm bugging.
Yeah, found that John tomorrow, Thursday. Amazon Prime. Shout out Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Oh, man. But now we want to thank y'all followers again, man, for tapping in with us, showing us some love, man. Leave some comments, man. Like I said, we want to hear from y'all, interact with y'all. It's been great doing this. We got a great Thursday night matchup. I know everybody's going to be tuned in. Hey, man, put your game face on. Yeah, I mean, do what you got to do. Your pregame rituals, get right so we can go in here and hit this thing popping for real. But big love, man. Big love. Go Birds. Love y'all.
For sure, big bro. Hey, you couldn't have said it any better. Thank y'all for the support. We truly
Yeah.
appreciate the loyal supporters. We appreciate the new supporters that are coming and checking out our channel. I know that they have a new feature while you're watching the video on YouTube where you can click subscribe while you are watching the video, or you pause in the middle of the video,
Mm-hmm.
you can click subscribe. So make sure y'all hitting the subscribe button. Make sure y'all liking the videos. Again, like Big Hus said, make sure y'all leaving comments in the comment section so we can interact with you all more. And then make sure y'all turn on them notification bells so you don't miss when we drop in some content, because we definitely have some stuff brewing still. Like we've mentioned in prior videos, if y'all know, y'all know. The ones who've been here from the beginning, you know, but if you don't know, go back and check it. But yeah, we definitely appreciate the love. We want y'all to keep earning bricks with us every single day. Continue to enjoy this journey, embrace this challenge. We love doing this for y'all, and we hold ourselves to a very, very high standard, and we hope that y'all really like and love our videos and appreciate what we do for y'all. You feel me? But with that being said, Big Hus, make sure you go burst that like button. Make sure you go burst that subscribe button. Make sure you go burst that comment section. And make sure you go burst that Liberty Bell looking thingy, also known as the notification bell, so you don't miss when Swoop comes in with Eagles news and updates. All right.
Sure. Hey, man. And if you don't know, you're about to know. I'm Big Husk.
And it's your boy, Mr. Owens. And look, Hus, real quick, we gonna need some chicken and mumbo sauce with the half and halves after we get this dub, famo.
Hey, hot.
Stat.
You feel me? So get this dub, man. Hey, this is the main thing. Podcast where we keep the main thing. The main thing. Hey, I hope y'all are having a great week. Blessings, love. Let's get it, man. Go Birds.
Go Birds, man. We out, Big Hus.
It was I was gonna make a lot of money doing what I wanted to do. I went after it, and it was a struggle to achieve it. But you know what? I caught that bitch. Dream chasing.